Greg is asking, what were your thoughts on that Survivor Series moment when Shawn Michaels eliminates you and asked, who was that?
Oh, man. That's another one of those kicking the rib deals. You know, I mean, I was still young. I was in ECW. I was so excited to be on Royal Rumble, or not Royal Rumble,
Survivor Series.
So, same thing I thought when I heard I was going to ECW. I was like, they're going to let me run wild! You know, like, no. So, you know, Michael Hayes comes in, you know, hey, man, sorry, like, you're going to be eliminated first tonight. I was like, well, okay, but I'm going to get the whoop some butt, right? Like, you're going to let me, like, give me 8 minutes, 7 minutes, like, let me get some steam on somebody. Let me do something cool that I want to do. Let the people know, because I'm ECW and you guys don't club ECW, even though we've been around for a year. You know what I mean? Like, the main roster guys, they really don't know who I am. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they don't know. I'm ECW guy. Like, we're not really, you know, we filmed on the same days, but we just, I don't know, it's just different.
Yeah, it was the 10 o'clock hour, wasn't it?
Yeah.
10 to 11, yeah. Eastern time, yeah.
Yeah, so he comes in, he's like, well, you know, you can do that. You can go out there and you can go, you know, 4 minutes or whatever and just be completely forgotten by everybody, you know, like, or you have a moment.
Wow.
One of those moments that people remember and they ask you about them as one part of your career, and I'm just like, I want that. I want a moment, man. That's gonna be so cool. He's like, okay, you're gonna get super kicked in 1 second and you're out. And I'm like, oh,
wow.
I was like, that's not the moment I wanted.
Right.
But here's the funny thing about pro wrestling, man. You get all these characters, you know what I mean, and they tell you this bad news. It's not their fault, you know what I mean? Like, somebody told them, like, this. That's true. This has happened in a meeting. You know what I mean? It's not like, you know.
How was Michaels? As far as what you experienced working with Michaels, just backstage and just in the ring?
After he hit me the kick or whatever, we had never said more than one word to each other before that, like before that day. You know what I mean? And it's not, you know, like I said, we were ECW, man. He was raw, top of the line, man. So we didn't really talk much. And then after that, we didn't really talk much either. You know what I mean? But I always remember that, and I kind of held it against them for a long time. You know what I mean? That they did that or whatever, because I don't know, bro. I mean, it's whatever. They could have done it a little differently. Help the brother out, maybe. Yeah. You know what I mean? Maybe get some eyes on him.
Yeah, but I agree.
They had to go another way. They thought that was best for business at the time, or it made somebody laugh. You know, or you know, pop somebody.
Yeah.
Like I said, the funny thing about the wrestling business, man, they tell you all this bad news. They do all this stuff to you, and at the end of the line, they're usually right. Because they ask me about that Survivor Series thing. They ask me about it all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and everybody's got their own little take on it and all this stuff. Like, I don't take myself that seriously. You know, it's pro wrestling and it's a very serious business, and you have to take it serious or you get hurt. But I don't take myself that seriously. Gotcha. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not out there thinking I'm the toughest guy and I'm the biggest draw. Like, and why me and this and that? Like, I'm not the squeaky wheel. I'm a guy that worked over 10 years to get to that company. I sacrificed everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if they want to, if they think that's best for business, who in the heck am I?
Gotcha.
To say that it ain't.